I'm sure that Kate Mara, like, has no recollection of this. It was just, like, at the moment.
Hi guys! So today we are going to film a sort of introduction video where we each state 10 facts about the other person, and the other person doesn't know what facts we're going to be saying about them, just as a way for you guys to sort of know who we are instead of like us just posting videos with no motivation.
Or explanation. So, the first thing you should know about Brianna is that she is really scared of butterflies to the point where once she pushed me into a bush so that she could avoid walking near a dead butterfly.
I have no memory of this though. But whatever.
Because you just do these, you're evil.
Just overcome with so much fear that
I just can't remember that specific time I pushed you in a bush.
Okay. My first fact about Jody is that when Jody eats a spicy thing, she cries.
I didn't cry. No, I didn't cry. Isabella cried.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general, you get a little teary if it's slightly spicy.
I get teary.
Like
It
it's
doesn't
like, and
come
it's not
out.
like it has to. She just can't handle spice well. It's that she can't handle like pepper.
And I'm half Mexican too.
It's a shame.
Okay, Brianna, don't be fooled. She will buy anything with a unicorn on it. She has so many unicorn things. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Jody has read and watched every Pride and Prejudice related material out there. Some of which are like more embarrassing than others, but I have some a hint of maturity, so I will refrain.
Brianna, a couple years ago, got a concussion at a concert because she was kicked in the head, and she stayed in the concert.
I was kicked in the head
multiple times, but she stayed in the concert, being repeatedly kicked in the head, and texted me throughout the entire thing, like, oh, just got kicked in the head. Oh, I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I just threw up.
It was really bad. It was really bad. But it was a good time. That was my favorite concert. Anyway, my third fact about Jody is that she used to watch Labyrinth once a week for 3 years.
And it was the best 3 years of my life.
Only 3 years that mattered.
Brianna, similarly, once cried. Once cried because she saw a picture of Zachary Quinto wearing a sweater.
It wasn't like I was probably feeling especially emotional that day, or for whatever reason.
Don't make excuses.
There's no excuse. It was a great picture. Okay. Similarly, actually, when Jody and I first saw Panic at the Disco together, they walked out and Jody went, oh, I love you, like at the top of her lungs.
But just to preface that, I was sick and like a little delirious.
Sick in the head. Yeah, it was embarrassing, okay? Embarrassing.
Yeah,
okay.
You have a little leg to stand on. Brianna's role model is Kanye West. She has a Kanye West shirt. Kanye West everything. It's quite inspiring. I just remember Panic. Yeah, no. It's I love Kanye West too, but Brianna
love him on a whole
lives by the Kanye West rule book.
If Kanye West did have a rule book, I would live by it. I would feel comfortable living by it too, because it'd be inspirational. Okay. Kate Mara hates Jody. Jody was interning on at a studio, and Kate Mara was filming there, and she just developed a hatred.
It's not that I said,
which I can't say. I don't understand.
I didn't talk to her. I wasn't rude to her. I wasn't rude to anyone around her. I was just sort of in the same area as her, but I can't say I blame her. Brianna has a very close family friend that married Seth Meyers recently and didn't invite her to the wedding.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so Jodie's only talent is Jewish grandmother impersonations. That's it. It's the only thing she can do.
In the 9th grade, Brianna turned in an interpretive dance for a class
I knew
project.
you would say this. I just knew it. I felt it.
For New Mexico history.
Yeah. But I should say that I asked Jodie to help me with the interpretive dance, and she did. So
Because
she
I'm
did
a
the
good
interpretive
friend.
dance too. If you were a good friend, you would have said, Brianna, no.
You like asked for my help and I helped you, but you saw a project with an open-ended like guidelines and you said, you know what that could use? An alternative dance.
The alternatives would have taken a lot of work, and so I figured better to embarrass myself for like 30 seconds than like work, right? Am I right? Okay. Jodie's most popular text post on Tumblr is a haiku about bands.
And it's not funny at all. This is less of a fact and more of a story. The first time Brianna slept over at my house, we were working on a project, and Brianna fell asleep immediately and left me to do all the work.
Such a dick.
It was, yeah.
Oh my
Fell
God,
asleep,
such a
and I
freak
was sitting next to her, typing up our project, and my roof creaked. Brianna sits straight up in bed and goes, Santa!
The next fact about Jodie is that she has read Harry Potter literally, I don't even know how many times, and I always get freaked out when she tells me, but basically she's a nerd.
50.
50? I thought it was a bit more. I thought it was
Around
more than
50. I lost count around like 43.
That's 50? No, that's 49 too much. 48 too much. Can you imagine that, like, if you, like, converted that to hours? Like, how many hours of your life you've spent reading Harry Potter?
Not enough.
Or watching Harry Potter?
Not enough. Brianna's dog has eaten a third of her possessions, up to and including clothing, stuffed animals,
Cell phone.
my birthday present to her, an entire bag of dark chocolate covered espresso beans, things that were housed on the top of her, like, 7-foot bookshelf.
Yeah, I should say, we're not bad owners. She was a stray, and she has a stray instinct, so she just scales things.
It's
she can
kind of
literally
amazing.
climb ladders. Literally. There's video proof somewhere, and so she just sort of scales things and eats them. Okay, one Halloween, Jodie didn't have a costume, but she had enough flamboyantly 80s clothes to pull together a David Bowie costume in like 20 minutes. No one should ever be able to do
I
that.
should say that at least 2 of those things were my mom's.
I think one of those things were your mom's. Because I remember you finding things and going, oh my god, why do I have this?
If you've ever seen, my next fact about Brianna, if you've ever seen those, well, okay, let me start over. My next fact about Brianna, if you ever walked into a Forever 21, picked up an item of clothing and thought, wow, this is so hideous, would anyone wear this? Brianna would. Brianna would wear that.
I paid money for it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. My last fact about Jodie, was that your last fact about me then?
Yeah.
Okay, is that Jodie drove a soccer mom van for several months. And it was really embarrassing for everyone. She was embarrassed, I was embarrassed, her mom was embarrassed.
It was my mom's old car too.
Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully this will be, we'll be using this channel a lot more often while we're both still in town before college takes us away, but yeah.
Well, we're both still in town. That sounds really ominous. Well, we're alive. We'll keep trying.
Well, we still can.
Before life overcomes.
Yeah.
You okay?